We've made it to part 3 of my favorite Black Series figures of all time. Disclaimer, all of these figures that are on the list are from my personal collection. If I do not have the figure, I did not add it to the list because I feel kind of like that's cheating a little bit. So all of these figures I own, and certainly, this list is completely my own making, and if you absolutely hate this list and want to honk on it, please go for it. Again, this is just meant to be fun and not an indication at all of the best, most perfectly engineered figures of all time. They necessarily don't have the best paint, but these are just the ones that I love. And starting in, here are the top 5. So we've kind of made it. We started over here in the back row, and we've now made it to number 5, or 5-ish, is Wicket. Just this figure, I just love it. He's beautifully scaled. He comes with a great little spear. The cowl is fantastic. They just nailed him. It looks like he came right off the screen, and I absolutely love this figure. And then another alien, and this is an oldie, one of the absolutely like first top 5 or 10 figures of all time, the Greo. This Greo is just absolutely beautiful. Sure, he's got the pin joints and he's old and he doesn't have butterflies and everything, but that face sculpt, the jacket, the clothing, everything about this figure I think is just fantastic. So that it would be the number 4-ish type of figure. And then a Sage Ventress, this figure, I waited forever and ever for this figure. I had to pay a huge amount of money for it, well, at least to me anyways, but so worth it. This figure is absolutely, I get so much value and fun out of this figure. The double lightsabers that connect, the soft goods, everything. The face sculpt is beautiful. She's a humanoid, which kind of in the top few figures kind of carries forth. So we've got an Ewok, we've got a Rodian, we've got a Sage Ventress. And then coming in at like the number 3-ish spot is a Sage's mentor, and that would be this Count Dooku figure. I love this Count Dooku figure, particularly this lightsaber effect that looks like it's swinging is just fantastic. The cape with the 2 parts, the face sculpt is simply superb. I own the SH Figure Arts Dooku, and this one blows it out of the water. And it's about 1/5 of the price. So this figure is absolutely superb and worth every penny, coming in the top 3-ish or so. Now, I want to be clear about something. These figures, like I said, are all in my collection, and you might be saying, well, he probably doesn't have Darth Malgus, or he doesn't have Captain Rex or something. No, I do, and I'll show you. So I've got, like for instance, Empire Strikes Back Vader. I've got him in my collection, and he's a fantastic figure, no doubt about it. But everybody's got them, and of course Vader is one of the all-time best. Of course that's probably like the best figure there is. But, is he my favorite? Well, I've got so many Vaders now that certainly he could be, but I wanted to make this list a little bit more about other characters. So I do have that Vader. I do have the Clone Wars Maul, which is another absolutely superb figure. And I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as that new Phantom Menace Maul comes out, it's probably already going to be my favorite and best figure that's Hasbro's ever done in the Black Series. So again, this is a superb figure. He probably should be on my favorites list, but I actually have others instead of him. So, and then again, I've got Rex. Everybody loves Rex. I'm not denying that he isn't maybe one of the greatest figures ever released, but I'll show you who's number 1 along the same lines. And then also just to show you, I've got Malgus. So, I've got all these figures, but my list is a little bit more unique, I think. So anyways, coming in at my all-time favorite Black Series figure is Bly. I love this figure. I have used this figure in almost every single background and diorama and display that I've ever had. The soft goods, the comma, the command pauldron, the visor, everything about it. I've got the Rex. It's kind of the same mold. Rex is great. Bly doesn't even have a removable helmet, but I just prefer the Bly. I've always loved this figure. The 327th Star Corps has to be my favorite clone unit. Everything about this figure, I just absolutely love. Yes, he is an older clone. He's not even the newest clone. I don't care. I love this figure. He comes with all the appropriate weapons. He comes with everything that you need to have totally sufficient, even to this day, clone trooper. So again, here are my figures, my favorites of all time. I'll just give you one more quick look. There you go. Please let me know if you like this list. Please let me know if you like the budget displays that I've made that I thought might look kind of cool with this. And please let me know what your lists are, if you agree or disagree. Thanks so much for looking, and I hope you enjoyed the series.